Keep on, I said it ain't gon' stop. It ain't gon' stop, it ain't gon' flop. Stop acting like we ain't so hot.
Influence here again with, not gonna say it, but this is Downthrust, which is the last aerial bot in the set that I need to form Superion. So I'm pretty hyped. Let's go over some stuff. More the same, just like I said in Catapult's video. And more the same is not a negative. It's more the same. It's what you expect, and it's what I expect, and I like it. And I can't wait to put them together. As you know, this is my favorite team. I've been saying that for a while. One of my favorite teams. You probably hear me say that a lot, but I just always liked the fact that Autobots had planes now. It was just something about it. And I think I had all of them when I was younger. I was thinking about that. I think I made that statement before, and then I thought about it and said, did I have all of them? But I can't remember if, I think one of the limbs might have escaped. I don't know, but I thought I had all of them. I know I had, I believe, Silverbolt, and I never got none of the bodies because they were expensive. Well, no, I got some of the bodies, but it was hard pressed to get the bodies. So, and I forgot, apologize on the last video, to show Catapult's card. So here's his card and his tech specs, even though this is Downthrust. My bad. Just wanted to show that because here's Downthrust's card and tech specs. So he does come with a card. They all come with cards. Missed that last video. I believe I was saying it's not bad when I say more the same, because it's similar to the other guys. Has some remolding, retooling, but basically the same mold. I don't know, some people might not like that. This is the box. This is what's this guy's name? I can't remember. Oh god dang. Oh, it'll come to me. I don't even have my phone. I can't even look him up. Skydive. That's it. It's in there somewhere in the reaches of hell, my brain. So he comes with this face, which is for one of the other guys. And I may switch them out now that I'm looking at them, even though they won't be in robot mode. Now that I'm looking at the rest of them together, they definitely look out of place with the, I believe, the toy heads. They have toy heads on, and that's the cartoon heads. But got the same type of directions. Shows from robot to plane to limb mode, and that's what we have there. Now this guy is great as well. Let me try to get him in focus. And this guy also has places for screw hole covers. So he comes with these two little pieces in a plastic bag. One goes there, it's the one with the lines because it lines up with the mold, and one goes there. I think that's a pretty cool thing, because these planes are nice. I would not be mad at somebody who kept these in plane mode. Personally, I wish I could get 3 sets. I would get 2 of these and Fans Toys, because I know Fans Toy sculpts are going to be on point, and I would use them for the robot, and I would use these for the planes. And not saying that Fans Toys planes won't be on point, but I just like these planes. So, and I know Fans Toy sculpt will probably be on point more than likely, and I would use them for the robots, and then I would combine these as Superion. Even though we haven't seen Fans Toys yet, and that is coming down the pike, but I'm gonna show you the plane while I'm talking. Sometimes I'll be rambling in my mouth. But yeah, you can see the underside. This landing gear is not so much as bad as some of the other landing gears, but it's this piece right here that splits apart. It's kind of difficult. I will show that in a minute. See the one thruster. I don't know what type of jet this is. It's a nice jet though. It's probably one of my favorite jets. This and Air Raid, Skydive and Air Raid, always been my favorite jets. I think it's just the color and the sleekness of them. They look like fighter jets. Like the rest of them, like got Concorde. But then you have his gun under here. Of course, he can fit his gun, and it doesn't look bad as some guns on vehicles look. Like I said before, he's a fighter plane. Has these missiles. Has this landing gear, which goes up, just wraps around, goes down. So gotta do that anyway to transform them. So I might as well do it now just to show you. Just gotta get it in the right spot, which is hard. There's some flash on my wheel. I see that now. I didn't see that before. So if the wheel's over here, it's not gonna close all the way. You gotta have the wheels straight up and down. But you can cut that flash off or whatever. So it's kind of little stuff like that where you can notice the cost. I know I spoke about it in the last video, which isn't a bad thing. Like I said, it's just what it is. But some of those type of issues, which are QC issues, may show up. Now this frustrating it can be. So you want to get it open first. Okay, you can do it like that, and it is easier if you take it off than just. As you can see, it's hard to open even. There you go. So you're supposed to be able to put this landing gear down a little bit, since I'm gonna do his legs anyway. You're supposed to be able to put this landing gear in here. In theory, you should be able to. You gotta push it up, push it down, and then you should be able to close it. And it may work now because I've done it once, but I don't know where the misstep is. I don't know if I'm just not correct or what. Halfway, I don't want to break it, so I'm going to stop, but in theory, as you can see, it's hollow, so it should go in there. But I had such a hard time trying to transform it. You don't have to put it in for when you're going back to robot mode, because it just stays out. I believe it stays out. Maybe it's supposed to be in. I don't know, but I'm gonna put this up like that just so we can get going with the legs. This does have a little couple of cues that aren't in the other ones. Peg right here that goes up. It's not really a peg. It's you know, one of them pegs that flare out that go into the space. You just take that off because you don't want to rip that peg off. So, and you can take these wings off, but like I said, I'm gonna transform it with the wings on. Then you can get all this together. Open this up. Then you can get this, because this goes, it doesn't really peg in, but it has to go in here before you can close this up. So just remember that when you're transforming it. Now you can get this back a little, but don't close it yet. Just get these wings out the way and try to open it up the best that you can. And you got the Combine Awards action again, which is no surprise. Oh, you have these things too that go up and they kind of peg in up here, but then you can drop them down like this, and they kind of fit in this groove there, but I don't think it pegs in too well. So it's just on there. Just something worth mentioning. Like I said, I like these guys, and I think they're worth it. You can get the feet out. All you gotta do is pull the feet out as far as you can. Then you can close this up after that double hinge. So you put it down, and it's intuitive. It's very intuitive. You have a thing there, a hinge there, especially if you have the other characters, the other bots, and you've transformed these before. You know basically what you're doing. Get that in there. Oh, that is one difference. This little piece, this little extra piece here, you want to fold that in. Get this up. Get this together. Well, this just came off, of course. As you know, they will do that. This is the only way I saw that you can keep the missiles on, by turning that upside down. Now you can take the missiles off the pods. Let me just take the missile pods off. Do it how you want, you know, and then I think you can turn it this way and have it like this. So this is showing. So you have some color on the outside. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these missiles off and the pods, and just because I like seeing a little bit of color, a little breakup. Get these apart. These do have heel spurs. They have little notches on the back, but they're kind of loose, so they may fall into there. They're not super loose, as you can see. They're not tight, but they're not super loose. They seem okay. They seemed looser earlier. But there you go with the legs. Working upper body. As before, let me pick that up before I lose it. As before, I'm gonna leave this until the end. You wanna open this up first before you. Let me see. It's a certain way you want to do it, because this piece, you want to flat back. It's going to go in. Then you can take this piece out like this. Then you can lift this up. But these little notches here, they kind of get caught on this, so you want this out the way when you lift this up. So then you can lift it all the way up and get the nose cone in there. Then you can lift it down and ain't got to worry about it. You want to lift this piece up because you're trying to get this little piece, this little flat, you want to tuck it in there. There's a little bit more steps to this one. So once you tuck it in, I believe it stays in there like that. Yeah, you want to push it, just push it through, and it kind of like stays in. So then you can just put this back where you got it from. Where you got it from, and then it goes like this. These sections just, as far as I know, it was came like this, but I believe you can put it in here like that, and put it out to the side. Get this together. It's all good how it should be. Then you just want to get these arms out. You just like to put them straight out. Then I don't fool with them. You pull the head out. But the inners, you can push out. It'll push out automatically and like kind of push down. And then I'll show you over here. Oh, before you do that, even though it comes down automatically, there's this little skirt thing that comes down, and then you can push, and it'll come all the way down, and it'll click. You're gonna do the same thing over here, and just it'll click. It just fills that body out, just like the other ones. And just like the other ones, you will hit it. So you can just might as well wait. Get this open. Same thing. Hinge. I found this was a little bit easier. Then you push it down. It's not as you can see, you got like a, then you can push it out to snap it. Same thing over here. Didn't cut my nails this week, so I got some nails to get in there. Push this out. That was already pushed down. We get the rest of the backpack together. You just get it up here and tabs in. You can fold this up. And I believe you just fold this down. Yeah, I don't think anything, it does much. But yeah, get his gun. I don't know why I always put it over here. I always do. But it fits pretty much in the same way in both hands. I'll show articulation. So his head, of course, goes all the way around. It goes down that much, up like that. His arm spins all the way around. He has the same, well, no, not the same, but it's, no, it's not double jointed. So there you go. You get 90 degrees though, and he has the swivel, elbow swivel. I'm not sure if I showed that last time. I'm sorry. His hand swivels. He has the same pin in the knuckle up here and tension in a ball joint for his thumb, which is pretty much average. Has this little thing that does block a little of the hand spinning, so there's that. He has thigh swivel, which the other guy has a thigh swivel too. Slingshot. I'm not sure if I showed that. Can't remember. Sometimes I miss stuff. Apologize. These can articulate. I don't think they're really designed to. They don't peg in too well. So there's that. You have a little translucent. He does 90 degrees as well, but of course you have the backpack in the way. The arm really in the way. It looks like he may get 90 degrees if that arm wasn't in the way, so you can move it out, and he still doesn't really get it. His legs a little bit forward, but it's cool. It's enough. I think it's enough personally. And if you want more, there you go. Soft ratchets out to the side. They seem softer, but they still hold well. He does the splits. And is he hurdling? Nah, he ain't really hurdling. Not that way anyway. He can hurdle the front, but yeah, his back leg hitting the hurdle, so he's not winning that race. But is what it is. Dang, I don't think I showed his ankles on Slingshot either, but his ankle goes up and down. He has a spur, heel spur, and he does have a little rocker. It's not a whole lot, but it is what it is. These skirts can get out the way. They have translucent. And here he is from the back. Of course, he has his backpack that is big and bulky, but he's an aerobot, so that's what it is. Alright, so like, subscribe. I like this guy. I think he's great. Like I said, the more I'm looking at their faces, I'm going to switch out these faces on the other guys, just because. Oh, let me show you with the whole team. Sorry, Silverbolt, you always in the back because you gigantic. And I'm losing missiles. Missiles are missiling. yeah, next video is Superion, and I can't wait. So just like, subscribe, share, and I will appreciate it greatly. Alright? It's been Influence, and I will get up with you guys.
Hip hop, I feel I gotta save. Who am I? You might say Influence, and I spit better than most in this game.